Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So many of you have been asking for this one. I've seen the comments on TikTok, in the community tab, everywhere, and today we're finally doing it. A full customer reviews analysis. Before we jump in, there's an exclusive discount link in the description and pinned in the first comment below, so make sure you check that out. Alright, let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it. So, I needed to upgrade my computer system since I was still on Windows 7, and I figured while I was at it, I might as well swap out these two older 23-inch 1080p monitors too. This bigger jump felt like a natural move, especially since I was already rebuilding the PC and chasing a cleaner desk setup. I looked at a lot of options. Spent weeks weighing specs, prices, features, you name it. Then this monitor showed up in the mix, and I thought, why not? It looked cool. It's a 27-inch QHD display. It has a surprisingly solid refresh rate, and it's fully adjustable. So I pulled the trigger. First impressions were pretty solid. This monitor is plenty bright, and the picture is really clear. I'm not chasing the latest OLED or sky-high refresh rate bragging rights. I just want something that looks good and keeps up with daily work and light gaming. It delivers on that. The stand gives you a lot of tilt and height options, and while the angle can feel slightly downward when you first set it up, it's easy to adjust to your preferred posture. It's sturdy on its feet, and the setup felt straightforward. Everything needed was there, including an HDMI cable, which is a nice touch because I'd bought a separate one otherwise. In terms of color and picture, the default energy saver mode is actually pretty nice. Bright, clear, and ready to go without tweaking. There are color presets and warmth cool settings that help you dial it in without becoming a color nerd about it. For schoolwork and everyday tasks, this provides a clean, comfortable viewing experience. The monitor also has a number of handy ports that work well in a multi-device setup. 2 display ports, 2 HDMI inputs, a 3.5mm headphone jack, and a couple of USB 3.0 ports on the side. For my MacBook and a separate PC, it's nice to be able to switch inputs without drama. One thing I'll note, and it's borderline important depending on how you use it, the video upscaling isn't its strong suit. At 1080p or 720p, the picture can look a bit soft or blurry, but when you're watching 1440p or 4K content, the image is genuinely impressive. For desktop and casual gaming at 1440p, it performs well, and the overall value feels hard to beat. I replaced a more expensive LG monitor, and honestly ended up liking this one more in many ways. The build feels solid, the features cover the basics you actually use day to day, and the price point is kind of ridiculous for what you're getting. The only real caveat is that the input security isn't perfect. The connectors can push in a bit too easily, but it's not a deal breaker once everything is plugged in. If you're looking for a decent, affordable, easy to set up monitor, this is an immediate yes. It's not flashy, but it gets the job done, and for the money, you're getting a lot more than you might expect.
And that's a wrap. Like, subscribe, and drop a comment if you've got thoughts. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.